I tend to stream at hours like that because I'm that special. Okay, it's just, man. I have main character syndrome. That's just how it is. Anyway, so yeah, I mean yesterday, if you guys have been catching my stream, I was actually gonna do Limbus. I was actually going to, just kind of work out on the burn team since I was actually farming crates off stream, right? And I actually have like 200 crates now, so it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I was just kind of farming crates, and it really took me quite a while. All right, I think that the biggest challenge in Limbus is not the game itself, but rather is the challenge, right? Like the challenge and the motivation that you gotta tell yourself to keep going, to keep pushing, to kind of get the crits you need to actually build the dream character that you want, right? That's how it is, right? But yeah, but yeah, today we are just gonna do that. So yeah, I mean, anything, anything new going on with your life, but like, is there anything new, gaming wise? Any new trailers that you want to show or something like that? Oh, speaking of trailers, right? You guys know that the creators of Pokemon actually have a new game. I'm not sure what is it called, but I saw a lot of people playing it on stream, right? I think it's called this one, Abyss of Reincarnation. Imagine doing mirror dungeon every week. Yeah, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm not that stacked as you, alright? I'm not that stacked as you. You have like 70% of the characters unlocked, alright? Meanwhile, poor me is still trying to scrimp up a team together. It's just different, alright? But yeah, this game. Have you guys seen this before? I'm thinking about playing it, man. It looks fun. It looks kind of a bit like Sekiro. And it has like a bit of the Pokemon vibes, right? Oh my god, and wait, did you guys see this? Like, you can actually have a wolf as a minion or something. That's kind of crazy, right? Like, I'm kind of looking forward to this because, I guess people, people who actually join my streams know that I'm a big fan of Pokemon, right? So, seeing a game that is developed by Game Freak, and more importantly, a game that is made in 3D, right? In 3D real time instead of sprites, right? It just gets me excited. And it gives me the Monster Hunter vibe too, right? You didn't do Mirror Dungeon for a month. Well, I mean, it's time to start getting off your ass and then start doing it then, alright? If your favorite streamer is doing it, there's no reason for you not to do it, you know? Can you actually, is this the type of game, guys, where you can actually tame like boss monsters and stuff? Yo, that looks kind of cool, man. I like parry. Do you guys like parry system, right? That actually when you parry an enemy, it gives like this satisfying feedback sound where there's like a big clang, or your screen just jerks a bit, right? I'm not meaning it in a weird way, but your screen just kind of jerks a bit and it just gives you that really satisfying feeling, right? You guys get my drift? Ooh. All I'm hoping for is that it's not another Souls-like, alright? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I hate Souls-like, okay? Like, Souls-like game, they aren't the thing for me, alright? I'm over those games. As you guys already know, I'm getting, do you remember Muginix? Yeah, you showed me a screenshot of that before, right, Bug? And so he made a screenshot and then he sent it to me, and that screenshot was like a picture of Don Quixote. You know, wait, where is it? I think you can just send me the screenshot again, and then I'll just show you. I mean, maybe you can like take a look at the trailers too, right? Okay, you can do that. Yo, that's crazy. What sort of game is that? You mean like this game? It looks kind of cozy though. Oh, oh. So it's like Pokemon but with cats, huh? I can see why you like it, but because your profile picture is that of a cat. Oh. So do you have to collect cats and then you kind of fuse them or something? Wait, why does the first part of the trailer sound so happy, go lucky, and then the more that I look at it, it kind of feels off. Hello? What the heck's the cat doing? Yo! Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, it looks kind of fun though. Although I'm not sure what's the thing with the cats humping each other. I mean, isn't that supposed to be a comfortable trailer about just cats being cats? Like I was thinking it's more of like a slime rancher or something, right? But for some reason, the like I said, the later part of the trailers just went all haywire. But yeah, I mean, do you get to do you? No, I haven't seen it before. I haven't seen it before. But I mean, can you make Mewtwo? If you can make Mewtwo, I'm down. I'll be happy if you can make Mewtwo. Oh, you know what? Actually, you should kind of play this. This is kind of good, right? Yeah, I never seen Edmund game. I haven't heard of it before, to be honest. I mean, so this is as introduction to his game. That is truly something indeed, but we can play this. Oh man, you need to breed crats so they get stronger. All right. Well, I mean, it sounds on par, right, with the game. If it's called Mugenics, I guess that's probably makes up a really big part of the game, right? Where you have to breed cats to make them stronger. But how about this? You want to see me play this Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan? I think I'm good at this game. You can see me play this and you know, I will role play as Eren Yeager. Alright. And I'm gonna ask you guys to pledge your heart to me, alright? Shinzo wo sasageyo. Home was a pen. You know, I actually have you guys actually finished like the all the way of like the watch Attack on Titan to the end? Because look, the first part of the anime / manga kind of intrigued me, but I feel like halfway through, right, when they start introducing more character deviant, or what's the deviant titan? Wait, let me look at deviant titan. Bro, that sounds like something weird, bro. Is there even a... Oh, you mean the one that looks a bit Delulu, right? The Titan that looks a bit Delulu? Oh, okay. Yeah, but you know, one of the thing that kind of interests me, right, in this new game is the fact that you can I hate to say this, but you can actually lap as your own character, right? You can role play and you can create your own character from scratch, right? So that's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna make my own character, and I'm gonna live through the Attack on Titan universe. Oh man, look at that! Wait, it's an open world game? Is it an open world game or something? Oh, that looks good, bro. You know, I played the first one, but the first one is kind of looks like Genshin type game, but with Titans. Yeah, it's the same, right? It's like those, you know, the first game that I played was kind of like a Musou game, right? Where you have infinite enemies, like infinite peons that you have to defeat, and you know, like and then there's like some criterias that you gotta meet, right? Like every stage that you complete, you are being rated from a grade from C to S, I think, and based on the amount of objective that you manage to complete in time, you will get a rank based on that. Okay, so it was kind of interesting, but at the same time, you know, to complete the whole game is just very tedious because of the amount of materials that you have to farm, right? So there are some materials that you know you have, because there was, I believe there's an achievement that requires you to craft every weapons in the game. Okay, but the problem is that every weapons, right? The materials needed to craft those weapons are a lot. So it just means that unless you buy the DLC stages, you're gonna spend a bunch of time just replaying stages just to get the materials to craft those weapons. So I hope it's not that grindy, you know. Oh, so you can even make friends with characters from the anime. That's interesting. Oh. And I can be friends with Eren Yeager? No way. And I can be friends with Sasha? Oh wow. That's crazy, man. That's wrong. Imagine watching anime instead of reading manga. It's just how it is, okay? I mean, sometimes I just don't want to read. I mean, you just see me play Limbus and you already know. Wait. Did you guys see that? Wait. Hold up. Yeah. What's the deal with this? Like, I'm so out of touch of the anime, but are they jumping out from an airship or something? Like, what's the deal with that, man? Tokyo Ghoul was dog shit, but manga is one of the best. Fair enough. I'm not gonna lie, you know, especially when it comes to manga, right? The anime arts, like the manga art style of Tokyo Ghouls, and in this case, right, Shingeki no Kyojin, that's where they actually shine, right? Like manga, it's just so like different art styles are more noticeable, right? But when it comes to the part where they get adapted into an anime, that's where it all change. You know, that's where they all look the same. You catch my drift? Oh man, but Eren looks badass though. So that's gonna be interesting to play at least. I mean, that will probably get me a crash course on the fuckery that's going on, right? Because I remember that when the game, like when the manga actually ended, right, everybody was kind of upset about the ending, and they were like saying something about how Eren is like the villain or something, right? And you know, to me, it's just hard for me to visualize it because Eren has always been somewhat of an edgelord, right? Like his whole character is based about, oh no, we have to destroy the Titans. Yeah, I mean, yeah, people are always upset. I agree. I think they probably get upset because Mikasa and Ellen didn't get together or something, right? So, but hey, It's just how it is. I think people just get too obsessed when people get too obsessed about a particular character or particular series, right? You know, they try to have input on how the series is gonna end, and that kind of ruins everything, right? Because at the end of the day, as a fan, right, and as someone who's reading the manga or the anime, you're just there for the ride, correct? You're not there to be a co-writer for the artist, right, or the mangaka. Is that what you call it? So you're just there to have fun. So, you should people should just try to have a rather open mind about it. Okay, that's what they should do. Either way, enough of me yapping. It's time for us to head back to Limbus. Okay. Oh wow. It feels like forever since we did Limbus on stream, right? I think the last time when we did Limbus, that was when we finished Kanto 5, right? And it was quite the memorable ride because I have so much fun just trying to roleplay as Ahab. And like I said before, I think that Ishmael characters arc kind of ended in a really amazing manner, right? It was really amazing, and I was kind of my jaw kind of dropped, right, seeing the review and just seeing that she's going to still be a part of our assemble, right? That's great. That's always good. But yeah, either way, but I could pick your bare brain right now. So I've seen a lot of this talk, right, about this new ego, right? And I think we kind of talked about this on Discord before, and you told me that this is kind of good for a middle team, just not that good for the character that. Oh yeah, crap, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Rookie mistakes. Okay, rookie mistakes. There we go. Can you see? Is it working now? Okay, it's working now. Yeah. So yeah, you mentioned that this was actually a good ego for the middle team, but I took a closer look at the effects and I realized that it's a kind of ego that sort of helps your allies heal, right? And to me, I don't think I have such an ego before. At least you change category. Yeah, I mean, I changed category. I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. but yeah, what do you think about this? You think that this doesn't fit my character and my build? Just shut fluid. There's a fluid sack. I mean, why does that sound so weird? Fluid sack, huh? Is that on the standard flare or something? Fluid sack. Is it here? Which one? First season? Oh wow. You mean Don Quixote ego, or do you mean the false ego? Oh shit. Yo, this is really good, bro. 10 tremor and 10 sinking. Oh, sorry, that's for corrosion. My bad. The false one? Oh. Yo, false looks kind of cute on this one, eh? You can't deny that, right? Oh my mama. Oh shit, man. Why didn't I know that? Why didn't I recognize that? Okay, but either way, best healing ego. Alright, I'll keep that in mind for now, because right now I have 200 crates, and I want you to take a look at my team. So you think that should we just shut to complete our farm team and get Liu Yishang, or should we get something else? Should we get something else instead? Because right now I believe I have enough crates to actually shut one characters, right? I think that the ring characters, we are kind of good on that, right? I don't think that there's much we can do. Obviously, we need to level up some of our team. Just shut Yishang. Alright. Your wish is my command. So let's shut Yishang. Let's see how much shots do I have for Yishang, by the way. I don't even know. Here, right? Standard fare. So I have 8. So this means that I need 392, right? So if we divide it by 2, you know what? I'm just gonna shut 200s. I'm gonna shut 190, alright? 190 for Yishang. Let's get Yishang. Okay. Do we have enough now? Oh man, I need 25 more. And that's like what? 25 divided by 2 is around 13, right? Let's do 12. Oh my god. I need 3 more. Let's do 3 more. Are you serious right now? Game! Give me... They're trolling me right now, man. Okay, so we have 400. We have 400, so let's shut Yishang, okay? And you know, I want to do a round of mirror dungeon with him. Totally not because I'm lazy. Oh. Wait, is this Kanto 6 Yishang or something? This is Kanto 6 Yishang, right? Okay, so let's grab him here. And let's kind of uptie him a bit, right? He probably needs skill. Nah, just random dude. Okay. Because he was using the that's a Chinese symbol, right? On his book. And I was thinking that, oh, that has to do with Kanto 6, right? Because Kanto 6 is Honglu. A show in the street series is a rare affair indeed. This walk, I mean, this isn't spoil. I'm not spoiling anything, right? If I were to read this, the sun shining on my shoulders conveys an unfamiliar sensation. Days upon days I've spent in the archives, poring over volumes of books. The last time I saw any semblance of proper sunlight was on the day of my move up to Section 3, where my personal belongings were to be transferred to the new quarters. If it were not for my colleagues pushing me outside in hopes of allowing me to bathe in the breeze and the sun, today would not have been a day of any significance. Yet, well, this is quite pleasant now that I'm here. The details of the surrounding hectic bustle fade into the background, becoming nothing more than white noise for me to focus entirely on text, enhancing my focus. And how delightful it is, the flavor that infused this tea. Perhaps I will make a note of it to the association to place them within our building. Damn. Yo, I mean, look. This Yishang, he's kind of like a tea connoisseur, right? I mean, the Yishang that we know, he doesn't like tea. So, this is good ending Yishang, definitely. The sky, though is tall and crisp blue, but a reminder that it is all but a facsimile and a lie, brings a gentle and pleasant breeziness to my heart. Much there have been to be gained from the excursion, given that it was a cohesion that which pushed me to venture. Perhaps this may be an opportunity to grow admirable to the unfamiliar, a learning experience this may become. Yet it may be a while before I become eased into the activity of chattering and skittering about with one's colleagues. Oh, it's talking about you. But skittering. I'm not an unsocial creature by nature, yet I've remained skulking in the archives as long as I've been a member of the association. Like a fool. I've believed ascension to higher stations achievable only by delving deep into volumes upon volumes of manuals and training my body. Yet I remained in Section 4 for a long while, denied from the much wanted mobility of status. By the way, is there any archive about the association that this Yishang is in? It's kind of interesting. It sounds like an Oriental organization, right? So like those cultivation novel or something. My operation library of Ruina. Okay, my operation was form of the incorrect proposition that the flame may grow by merely improving the firework failing to realize that flame cannot grow on its own. On second thought, perhaps this is why the knife hand, so Tao techniques were taught in section 4 of the South to assist one in understanding this truth. I initially failed to understand the bizarre notion that my hands were to be used like blades. Yet, once my mind was freed from this limiting obstinacy, once it accepted that flame burns greater not in isolation but in collection, I could rise to section 3. Now I wield a flaming sword. Tongues of fire, riveting the blade, licks and burns the air. In contact, it burns our foes with utter ease. I know that the technology that enables this is a culmination of the works of countless workshops that shape today's Liu weaponry. Liu's flame is spark handily lit by all, yet catches fire only for those who understand it. This is the truth for all of Liu's standard equipment. Flame wrath weaponry of the Liu are known for their ease of use, yet to wield them to their fullest extent, a deeper understanding is necessary. It can be traced back to the glows of section 6, and as the arsenal grows, so does the appreciation for the togetherness. By the way, I want to be real with you. Do you actually understand what he's talking about? Like, what does this mean? As the arsenal grows, so does the appreciation for the togetherness. Don't look it up back, okay, guys? Don't look it up. Tell me what it means. Then those who reach section 1 would find their understanding complete. Such must be the philosophy behind such an approach. Okay, tell me, but I want to hear your explanation. What does it mean? So I was thinking, most shit about law you can find. Okay. So here's my theory. Okay, I know you guys already read the law. Some of you guys that are really devout Limbus fans, but I think that, you know, from what he was telling me is that the association, like most members, starts in section 6, right? And then they kind of progress, right? So section 6, they have their own batch of weapons. Section 5, section 4, section 3, you know, they all have their own corresponding set of weapons, right? But only when we reach section 1 is where, and people who reach section 1 are people who have the whole understanding of how the weapons work from section 6 to section 1, right? And that's where this togetherness that Yishang is talking about, right? Is that what it means? Those who stand alone with the flaming sword are soon left with naught to burn. They are spark and embers darkened. Yet those who stand together, though they may wield blades of wood, may become a great bonfire that bursts with sparks of their fellows. Well, I mean, in my case, right, there's a Chinese saying, right? Like, one single chopstick, you can break it rather easily, but if you put a bunch of chopsticks together, you can't really break them, right? So I guess that's what Yishang is saying here. You guys are welcome. This is why I've requested to be dispatched eastward. Though the martial forms traditions in LOR, you'll fight Liu. Oh, really? So we are gonna fight the big boss. Oh my god, oh my. And the disparity between sections may differ by region. Should I find where and how the cause of Liu's philosophy, camaraderie and warmth have settled? And should I learn how one converses and grow their understanding of their fellows? I should find myself moving forward. And in that process, I will learn how one might grow closer to the fellows of my section, those who have pushed me to live this day. Oh wow. That was a lot of words. But it seems like Yishang is a tsundere, same thing as how he was in the base game, right? Like, so it feels to me that he isn't exactly learning it just to be stronger. Like, he's just trying to learn it in order to get along well with his fellow section members, right? But either way, but I would like to hear your explanation. I would like to hear, you know, my confirmation of those theories. Do you think that I got it right? I did, right? I was right, correct? Okay, let me do one mirror dungeon run, alright? I want to try the new one, and then after that we'll move on to the next Kanto, yeah? So let's give it a try. I mean, I'll just gotta YOLO it. Doesn't really matter to me. Since I mean, like, look, I hate to say this, but you know, at the beginning I might be a bit confused about Mirror Dungeon, but when it comes to how much I've done it at this point, you know, I can literally do it with my eyes closed right now. To be honest, I was... Bro, why? Why are you skipping my talking, alright? Isn't the point of me talking the main reason you're here? Right? To hear me yep? Tell me that is the case. Alright, so let me see. This one. So I'm just gonna go by order. So I'm just gonna have him. I mean, I can't exactly add real shoe in now, right? So she will make for a nice backup. And then the rest can just be wherever it is, wherever it needs to go, right? So we're gonna do one of the mirror dungeon, and then after that, we'll do the new canto. I'm not sure how far we will go, but it's a... Oh wait, why am I getting my ass kicked? Alright, it's still too early to get my ass kicked. But yeah, the more that I play Valencina, I feel like she has a inherent defense skill, right? Like, if an enemy starts attacking her, she will automatically cast evade, right? You don't really have to do the evading yourself. Sometimes she just have preconnection and she can just evade, and then she will counter attack, and the counter attack is pretty strong, man. I don't remember your theory. I remember your theory, but I don't remember Ishang's story. Okay, fair enough. So do you think my theory was correct? It is, right? Tell me it is. Oh, by the way, Buck, do you have Payday 2, or do you have the Deep Rock Galactic? I want after Limbus, I might want to play a bit of that. If you're down, of course. Oh, by the way, I nearly forgot. Like, what time? You said you're gonna work, right? If I remember correctly, you said you have work, right? So does your work begin today or something? Maybe we'll see. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no worries, man. If you can't do it, that's fine. All right, I will just work on it alone. But yeah, when you mean maybe you'll see, you mean like your job, or do you mean like something else? I think I kind of lost the plot there. Yeah. You know, I just want to see my Ishang, man. And again, you know, I'm not complaining, okay? I'm really grateful for the characters that I have. You know, like what I was saying, I think I kind of lucked out in the last Walpurgis Nash, because I got a bunch of these good characters, right? It didn't take me too long to actually pull the featured characters in this Walpurgis Nash, right? Oh, there we go, Ishang. Oh crap, you guys are right, man. Ishang is crazy. Now I will start on Wednesday, but tomorrow I will go do some medical stuff for job. You mean like you have to go and do some medical checkup, like they require you to get some to get a heads up from the doctors before you can work there or something? That's fair. But I hope you get enough rest though. Do you have to hit there the first thing in the morning or something? Alrighty, so we will grab this. So, you know, I really love this event because this event actually gives you the golden core, right? And that's, you know, once you get it in the early stages of Mirror Dungeon, you know, it can really make or break a run, right? Because it gives you the money to actually buy, I guess you call it cost, right? It gives you the cost to actually, you know, buy more egos, right? Buy more ego gifts, right? So that's one of the event I like a lot. I need to be there at 10 AM. Oh, so how long do you think you will be there? If you don't mind me asking, are you gonna be there for very long, or do you foresee yourself just being there for like 10 minutes, just getting everything done, and then you will be on your way? Because if I remember correctly, I thought you had like an appointment or something, right, before. So I'm guessing that is the same place that you're gonna go to. Not too long, probably. Gotcha. Well, I mean, if you have to go early, you know, just let me know. All right. It's fine. You know, you can always watch my VODs. Okay, that's the good thing about internet these days. There's always VODs, right? And speaking of VODs, I think you told me that you fuck it with ball. All right. Hey, that's great. I ain't complaining though. I'm complaining though. But wait, let me guess. Right now is 1 a.m. at your time, right? If I remember correctly, right now it's 1 a.m. Yeah. Yo. Seriously, I want to thank Justify and you. You guys are literally the MVPs, bro. Telling me Ishang is great. You know, one of the good thing about him is the fact that he also did some sort of decent tremor, right? Even though yeah, he isn't a tremor character, he doesn't have any skills that explicitly says he will do tremor, but because I think that there is some sort of synergy between his skill and I believe tremor, right? Because from what I see, every time he attacks, he just deals a bunch of it. You know what? Camila is kind of good, right? I think Camila is kind of good because it kind of deals damage, right? So if we were to fight normal mobs, and we will be fighting a lot of normal mobs because we are just gonna speed run this. By the way, you could just use Ryoshu S7. I can't because I'm using Mersal, right? I'm using Mersal, right? So if I were to use Ryoshu S7, that means I'll have to take a character out, right? So which character should I take out then? And I mean, I remember you telling me that Ryoshu isn't exactly that great when it comes to burn, right? Like you said that her burn isn't that amazing. So and you know, like I realized something crazy about Sinclair, guys. So Sinclair, right? His third skill, he has this ability whereby his third skill do a bunch of Ryoshu is good for damage but bad for tremor. Oh, okay. Is she good at burning though? Because last time you told me about it, you said that Ryoshu was kind of terrible at burning too, right? Like her whole gimmick is just based around her killing nurse fathers. So I don't know. So yeah, let me grab this. Oh, I got a burning. That's great. That's gonna save me a lot of time, to be honest. She's good for burn pure team. For pure burn team, sorry. Gotcha. Oh man, you know, one of the most favorite team packs that I would like to go to is Hell's Kitchen, because there's this event that kind of gives you a lot of there's like one event that you have to choose between drumsticks, right? And that drumsticks give you a kind of strong ego gift, right, for burn. And that's something that I always like to go for every time they let me choose, you know. So right now I'm trying to complete the fourth tier, the level 4 ego gift, right? And that level 4 ego gift requires me to get either the cock or the bell. So I'm guessing that I'm not gonna be that lucky today, so we're just gonna go with this for now. You could use her here too, but she will eat all burn count. Oh, fair. So I mean, okay. So if let's say I were to use Ryoshu, what else do you think I should use though? Like what sort of characters should I remove in this case? Because Force is kind of good, right? Force, Sinclair, and Gregor, they all do decent burn and tremor, right? And Valencina, as well as Heathcliff, they are also good in their own way too. So the only thing that I see that isn't probably that good will probably be Mersal, right? So you want me to swap Mersal out for Ryoshu then? Is this like a roguelike JRPG or something? No, it's a gacha game, Felix. Like, it's a really generous gacha game. It has a really steep learning curve, but once you actually get used to it, the mechanics, oh man, it's just so entertaining. And the best part is that we don't have more Tremor Burns ID. Yeah, exactly right. We don't have more Tremor Burns ID, so we should try to be, you know, we should get the best of each class, right? Because theoretically, you know, Ishang and and I think just Ishang, right? You know, we can swap out Ishang anytime. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, Felix is a really good it's not a roguelike RPG, but this mode that I'm doing right now is kind of like a roguelike, because you get gifts based on the number of team packs you completed. And every time, and when you're in near the before a boss fight, right? So every team pack has a boss fight, and before the boss fight you get an opportunity to go to the store, right? Whereby you get to spend the amount of cash you earn from defeating the enemies from different stages. Oh, you only played Fate Grand Order and Never to Everness. Yeah, I know that. The Never to Everness one that you played, that was actually part of the reason that I told that I actually wanted to play it on stream too, because it looks kind of goofy. But yeah, the good thing of, if you're actually worried about spending money, you know, you don't really have to spend money in this game, right? The gacha rates is just very generous, and for the most part, you know, as long as you are willing to do the daily grinding, and trust me, you will have to do a lot of it if you want to get somewhere. But as long as you're willing to do all the daily grinding, you can get somewhere in this game. Alright, just take it from me. You know, just take it from me, a VTuber streamer who doesn't stream a lot, alright? And then just look at my build right now. I'm already like halfway there. And you know what's the best part about this game? Never to Everness is fun, but it's still kind of in a state where it needs work. Yeah, I get what you mean, man. I get what you mean. You know, if you actually, I get what you mean. And I think that one thing similar about Neverness to Everness to this game is that it has a lot of cute female characters. Okay, just look at my girls over here. And I'm not trying to be a pimp or anything, but just look at my girls over here. They look so adorable. You know, and the best part is that this developer, he knows the taste of us fans, right? And he's gonna come out with different you know, different characters every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks there will be new characters coming in, and you know, like, all of the characters have their own gimmicks, and they have like their own persona, right? I think that's the best way to kind of, it's kind of badass type of cute. Yeah, take it from Bug. Yeah, you know, he sum it better than I do. You know, it's a badass kind of cute, you know. And if you like, and I know your taste is kind of like me. If you like the girls that are kind of like yandere-ish, and you know, and the character design kind of reflects that, then you really have to go for this game. It's just so fun. It's just so fun and so nice, alright? And the story, let's not even get me started. I want a fluffy man. Neverness to Everness has a fluffy man, but I did not get the fluffy man. Alright. Well, I'm not so sure about the fluffy man. But oh yeah, actually, yeah, there is the fluffy man, right? If you were to think about it, guys, isn't the ring Mersault kind of fluffy in the sense he has a fluffy hand, right? I mean, those hands are actually what do I call it? God hands, you know, like that arm. Oh man. I'm not gonna say it, bro, but you know, I can imagine how many girls he has ruined with that right arm, man. So one day you will play Library of Ruina and Lobotomy Corporation. You'll be shocked how much better they are than Limbus. Fair. But hey, I'm pretty sure Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Ruina, by the way, Felix, is 2 games that this developer made that isn't paid, that isn't free to play, right? But you know, I'm pretty sure that those games, they probably don't have more cute characters, right? I mean, is Force Chan in Library of Ruina? Is Force Chan in Lobotomy Corporation? I don't think so. Okay, and I've heard of Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah, if you heard of Lobotomy Corporation, they actually have more than Limbus. Really? Shit. Okay, I gotta put it. Yeah, I mean Lobotomy Corporation. So the thing about Lobotomy Corporation is that they have, it's kind of like SCP, right? You know, where they have to deal with abnormalities, which are like creatures like this. So they have to calm them down and kind of manage them, right? If you don't manage them well enough, these creatures, they kind of go rampant. And when they go rampant, they just goes around the facility and then just starts eating people up or killing them, right? So it's kind of similar to SCP in a way. Just that you know, it's just much more micromanagement, and I think that compared to the horror aspect of SCP, that game is kind of like it's kind of like no oxygen, right? The oxygen not included, kind of like those games where you really have to multitask, right? So, but still, it's actually a good game, and I really recommend you give it a try. I've also been looking at that Ark Knights, but literally just Satisfactory game. Ark Knights Enfield, right? Or something. Yeah, that game is kind of cool too. I see it. I mean, I watched a streamer play it. But man, I mean, look, it's a great game. Enfield, right? Yeah. So that game is great, but the voice acting, man, oh man, it's rough. I saw, I read it, and maybe because it's a Chinese game, right? But the translation is just, you know, pretty iffy. That's all I can say. By that, I might as well just play Satisfactory, lol. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but hey, I think one thing that you gotta give it to them though is that, you know, they actually pack in a lot of things into that game, right? And nowadays it's like what I said before on stream. You know, gacha games these days, they are better, well made than most of the games that you can find, man. Like most of the AAA games, man, they don't even have that much creativity. Alright? Not to say Yakuza, of course, because Yakuza is just a different breed, okay? I mean, which game allows you to run a pimp store except in Yakuza, right? Typical Guna bait? Nah, it isn't Guna bait. You know, it's you know there are girls, right? There are girls. Sometimes, you know, a lot of people just has the misconception that, you know, when you see cute girls, you just want to goon to them. But it's not true, okay? Sometimes when you just see cute girls, you just want to appreciate them, right? It's kind of like, you know, you say that, you know, I'm pretty sure that in the past, right, when Leonardo da Vinci actually drew the Mona Lisa, people think that, oh, you know, people who actually watch the painting itself was just to goon at her, right? But it's totally not true. You know, as as time passed, people tend to people appreciate it as a work of art, right? So it's not exactly just gooning. That is how it is. Me, when I save all my life saving to gamble on the 0.01% chance of getting a cat girl. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is, right? You know, we all gotta do what we gotta do to get the girls we love, alright? If it takes all your public saving to do it, all I can say is, you know, is that you gotta follow your dreams, Felix. Mona Lisa doesn't have what? Boobs as big as a head, though. Well, I mean, it depends, okay? It depends, alright? The aesthetic of Mona Lisa is just different, okay? Back then, I'm not sure whether I can say this, but her boob size back then was probably already pretty big, right? Compared to you know, maybe the era of woman back then, right? Okay, I might be wrong on that, because look, I know historian, and I'm also not no statistician. You know, I wasn't there in the past, but I'm guessing that that's the case, right? Because, you know, look, people these days have more nutrition, right? So that's just how it is. That's just how it is. You know, in the past, probably if you were to walk down the streets, you know, you wouldn't find any tall guys, right? Because most guys back then were malnourished, right? But now, if you were to actually walk through the streets, you'll find plenty of tall guys. So That's just how it is. That's just how it works, okay? You know, that's the evolution of mankind, like what I like to say. But yeah, I mean, look, you know, especially with the Don Quixote ego, seriously, I'm seriously thinking about just rolling for her just to prove a point, right? That I got her, right? Even though I know that technically none of my characters actually have any use for her right now, but still, I wanna do it. It's just rough to be it's just rough to be a gambler. Oh crap! Did they actually sell a fourth tier Tremor ego right here? Oh man, I gotta grab this. I gotta grab all of this. There ain't no way I'm gonna let them slip by me. Okay, let's see. So let's go and sell some of this. Let's see here. Poise is kind of important. Maybe let's sell Rupture, yeah? Let's see here. Yeah, let's sell some of the Rupture stuff. I know this kind of gives us... Maybe we'll sell this, yeah? We are gonna need the Aroma, I think. Is that what it's called? And then let's see what we can sell. Yeah, we'll sell this too. We don't really need Poise. And we'll get this. I'm 5'9" low. Tall is not a word I know. Yeah, bro, I'm the same height as you, man. So I'm guessing I'm guessing we are, you know, we are just perfect that way, all right. We aren't short, okay? Look. Maybe I'm just hoping, but I don't think 5'9", right, is short. I think it's not 5'9", right? It's 5'7", right? Am I right? Did I do my maths right? Because 5'9" is like 180, right? 180 or 182? I don't know. Maybe I might be wrong. Okay. But yeah, let me see what we can sell here. I want to sell the grey coat because grey coat is kind of useless. Yeah, let's sell this. Okay. Because we need... Oh man. Yeah, we need to... Wait, I got another... Oh shit. Yo, what is happening, man? Why am I getting like rare gifts all the time? Is it because I'm streaming? Did Kim Ji-hoon know that I'm streaming? That's why he's like dropping all of these goodies for me? Because there's no way, right? I'm getting all of this, like, these 4-tier things. Never have I ever got so much 4-tier things when I'm grinding off stream. You know that? It's crazy. Okay, wait. Let me grab this. Oh, man. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. I think we have... Nombu. Alright. Hey, I mean, it's fine. It's okay, alright. Even though I'm short, I think that there are women out there that like gardens gnome, right? So it's fine. Okay, I don't know. I use Google for the maths. Fair enough. Gnome build? Nah, bro. I'm a hobbit. Well, he's proud of it. You gotta give him that. I mean, I would never call myself a hobbit, but you know, you do you, Felix. All right. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Okay. Okay, wait. Let's see. Is there anything we can sell here? Yeah, let's sell this. I really need to upgrade this. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's been a pretty good run. Height is like one of stats that you can't change, so why bother? Yeah, exactly right. I mean, technically you can change it, right? Like if you wear some shoe paddings, you know, you can technically make yourself look taller. You know, it's kind of like, you know, height. It's kind of like appearance, right? You can kind of change it. You can put some makeup. You can maybe like doll up your hair a bit. There's still things you can do, okay? I think that, you know, unless you're living in the medieval era, there's still some things that you can do to make yourself look better. I'm proud. And if I have the posture of a shrimp, I can be shorter. Well, fair. I mean, so are you trying to be in some sort of competition, Felix, where you're just competing to see how short you can go? I mean, if you are, I mean, I admire the dedication, man. That's all I can say. Oh my god, look at that damage. Holy moly, Yishang. You know, one thing I kind of realized, right, is that the power creep in this game is kind of real, right? Back then when I first started, you guys told me that Mersault was great. But now it's like Mersault, you know, the new characters, the damage that they deal is so much more than Mersault, and they require less setup than he does. Do you guys think that I'm right? And back then I think Mersault was kind of like a strong character, right? I mean, I remember Bug, right? You were kind of freaking out when I kind of draw that. When I first started the game, you're like, oh my god, no way, Screamer luck. And I didn't know how good he was back then because I was a noob. Alright, and right now technically I still don't know how he works because I don't read, okay? I'm just there to look at cute characters and just to love as a Limbus fan, okay? But still he's very like he just gets so weak. You know, right now he's just so unbelievably weak. You can just check season 1 IDs and you will see a lot of dog shit. Yeah, true. I feel like they did some of the characters dirty, man. Like even now they are still trying to kind of fix it in their own way. But the truth is that, you know, with the 50th match flame or something like that, right? But I think that it's just too little, too late. And then on top of that, those upgrades might be relevant now, but then after that, when they release new characters, it's just gonna go back to zero again, right? All I see is anime protects committing a hate crime against anime AM. To be frank, it's law accurate. Fair. Well, I mean, law accurate to nerf it, huh? Okay. I'll take that. I mean, I'm not sure how that works, but I'll take it. Oh man, I'm just thinking, man, like, I think that I'm kind of screwed, right? Oh yeah, I got the Cox. I got the Cox, all right. COGS, all right. Don't think of it as something good, all right. So, to be frank, it's lot. You know, but the thing is that, you know, do you guys feel that it's great that some gacha games have a very unique characters, but then after that, right, the characters themselves, they look kind of generic, right? Because everybody is just trying to be the same, right? Like for example, with Genshin, some of the girls, they look pretty unique, they look kind of cool. But as more of those gacha games kind of use the same art style, right, they just look kind of generic and it just doesn't look cool anymore. To be frank, I mean, most previous seasons IDs were based off of some random victims. Yeah, that's true, right? That's true, right? I remember there was one ID that's based off of this random peon that you met once, right? Like the Ting Tang clan leader, which was Honglu's ID, I believe. And it was kind of weak. It was kind of weak, right? But I think like some egos, such as Dongsang's enemy, like the Spice Bush or something, I think those can be stronger. At least in my opinion, of course. You know, but yeah, I mean, it still doesn't change the point, right? Like, you know, when they kind of release tier 3, they should sort of buff it all together, right? Because right now it's like they are buffing it one by one, and because of how much weak characters there are in season 1 and in season 2 and maybe season 3, right? There's a lot of catching up that they need to do on top of releasing new characters and also releasing new Kentos, right? So it's like a never-ending rat chase, right? Because they can never finish updating those characters and keep that on track before they release another new one, and that new one kind of leave off the existing one in the dust again. So it just sucks, of course. Egos will be getting upgrade though. Yeah. Yeah. I particularly like the upgrade that they did for, I think, was it Mersault, the one, the bamboo headed Kim. I think that was kind of a substantial upgrade, right? Don't you think so? I like his upgrade, even though I didn't have it. But I remember there was the time where they released the blade lineage Ishmael or something, right? And I think that he's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. By the way, I'm not exactly. I'm still paying attention to the game. By the way, it only works for certain characters. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, I particularly like the one that they did for the, I think the one for Walpurgis Nash, the Ishang for Walpurgis Nash. It was amazing. I think that ego plus that ID itself, you kind of buff it to the point whereby it's turned it into a very strong contender, right? Like that people actually choose, right? Solemn Lamen Ishang, is that what is it? That's what it's called. All right, so let's go here. I mean, you guys won't have to watch me struggle through Mirror Dungeon normal anymore, right? I'm nearly done with it, and then we can do something else later, and then we can move on with Kanto 6, right? By the way, you were saying, you know, I know, Buck, you were saying something about how you were, you know, waiting for me to actually finish Kanto 6, right? To actually start Kanto 6, right? Can you tell me what exactly you were anticipating me to do there? Because I have a feeling that I'm gonna struggle a lot in Kanto 6, man. Like there's probably something over there that's gonna mess me up really badly. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but like I was saying, you know, something that really nice about this build, right, is that you can really breeze through Mirror Dungeon really quickly because of how your characters is set up, right? Every characters, you know, they do an insane amount of burn, tremor, and it's like even if they do survive, right, the burn damage dealt by all of these skills will probably kill them next turn. I said something like this about Kanto 8. I don't know about Kanto 6. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, I don't know. I just thought you said something like that. That's all. So yeah, I mean, what do we need right now? So we have the bell, right? We have the bell. And we have this, right? This is required. So the bell, the cogs, and yeah, so I guess that right now, rather than go for tremor, we should go for burn, right? I think having some burn will be nice. And oh, would you look at that? We already have the we can already merge the first ego gift, right, for burn. So that's nice. Let's see here. Okay, we have nothing. That's perfectly okay. So we'll have this steel book or something. So it's gonna give our characters more bonuses because it can deal more burn, right? So that was great. And then we just need another one more burn, I believe. And then we should be good. Like we just need another tier 3 ego gift for burn. But I mean, at this point, I don't think it requires more because we are nearly done with it. So, you know, let's quickly finish it. Yeah, did I just fight this worm earlier? Let's quickly finish it and move on to Kanto 6, yeah? Kanto 6 should be easy for me. Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, would you when you compare Kanto 6 and Kanto 5, which one is easier, right? Because I remember you saying that Kendo 5 wouldn't be a problem for me, but then then Ricardo shows up, right? And Ricardo technically rocked my ass back then. It was a really rough battle, right? So I mean, I'm genuinely hoping that it wouldn't be the same here too, that things would be so much easier. I hope. Okay.
역시 우리 사무소의 자랑이야. 이 궤적을 보고 떠올려.
Every Kento is harder than previous one. Alright, so I'm not out of the woods then, right? Actually, you know what? Rather than being out of the woods, I feel I'm walking into I'm walking myself into a deeper forest, right? I think that's the analogy I should be going for here. But yeah, I got a question. So should I level up my burn team, or should I just should I just level up my ring team right now? Because at this point, I feel like the sinking team is great, but I want another alternative, right, that I can use in case things go south. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna pick after. Oh, there we go. After this, shit will start hitting the fan at Kanto 7. Oh crap. Okay, I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, we got the cogs now. That's great. Alrighty. I mean, I like to do Walpurgis Nash for the last team pack battle, because it's kind of like a skill check, right, to see how much damage your character can do. Like, that's actually the best way to actually see how much damage your character can actually output in a short amount of time. And from the looks of it, it's a lot. I mean, I remember. Oh yeah, I think this probably is inaccurate, because there's like I have 2 tier 4 gifts, right? So things might be different. But I remember when I was doing this off stream, right, it took me longer than what I'm doing now. With the same build, alright, with the exception of Liu Yishang. Back then I was using Real Shu, right? But it was taking me quite some time to actually finish this thing. So I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to finish it now, but I guess we shall see. We shall see. Alright. Yeah, probably it's a bad idea to have all 3 of them attack this dude right here. So I guess I'm gonna move Valencina here. And I will move. Should I move Merce out? Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna move Valencina here. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I'll move her here, and then I'll get Merce out here. There we go. You should always prioritize newer team. But I mean, the older team that I have, that's not good. Like the ring team that I have is not good at all. I would love to prioritize my newer team, don't get me wrong, but you know, it just feels like I don't have enough ticket for anything these days. Like just even upgrading them to a decent level, like just I'd say upgrading my ring team, right? I only managed to get 2 of my team level up before I run off tickets. So that's how it is. Okay. Alrighty, let's do this. So save employees, save panic employees, and then we bail. Yeah, repression inside. Have Merce out that do it. Oh, I'm doing so great, man. I'm still doing so good, man, these days. It's still best bleed team. I just like burn more. Fair. I mean, like, but when we started, you told me that you don't really like bleed team because the damage doesn't proc as well, though. I remember that's what you tell me. You're like, bleed is better because every time when an enemy attacks you, or every time you clash, the enemy takes damage from your bleed, right? So, I don't know. I guess I will work on this after stream. and just try to buff these characters up a bit more, yeah. But it's fine. It's not a problem until Kanto 7. Wait, so you're gonna tell me that once Kanto 7 start all of this bleed team that I all of this burn team that I have, it's gonna be useless. Oh no. What did I just done, man? And I even just upgraded my Liu Yishang, man. So you're gonna tell me that they are gonna be useless in the next one, huh? That's gonna be rough. But yeah, I mean, I think I was kind of in the middle of it, but did I tell you guys that I actually finished my words? But I remember Sinclair having a skill, right, whereby his third skill actually gives him a buff in damage, but at the same time it kind of lowers his sanity, right, by 20 or something. And then once his sanity reaches the negative, he kills off 2 of his allies or something like that. Kanto 7 introduced you to really fun mechanic. Unbreakable coins, right? Red coins, unbreakable coins, right? Oh man, I'm really not looking forward to it, man. You know, other people might say it's really fun. I might believe other people when they say that a mechanic is really fun, but Bug, when you say it's really fun, I know that I'm really in for some suffering. That's how it is, yeah. But do you guys actually check out the give me a minute. Do you guys actually check out the new cover art for Kanto 8? I think it looks kind of cool, right? What do you think about the cover art for Kanto 8? Do you like it? Okay. There we go. I think we have a bunch of cash, right? That's the good thing here. So that means that we can spend however much money we have, which is great. I love spending money. Grab this. Okay, we'll grab this. Okay, so right now I think what we need is to, yeah, just fuse this for a second. Yeah, what we need is a tier 3 fire gift, right? If I remember correctly. Is that it? Burn gift, yeah. So we need this. How do we get this though? I have no idea. We're probably going to fuse the useless gifts that we have and see if we can switch it for something good, right? So what about this? Do we have it? Chart this, yeah? Oh no. Okay. And then we'll fuse this, and this. They really don't want to give it to me, huh? Why is it like this, man? Why are they like this? Why are they so stingy? We'll do this. And another tier 2 gifts. Do we have that? Nope. What about this? Yeah, we'll fuse this too. Come on. Oh man. Like the cover art for Kanto 8. You didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure you did, right? I thought you saw the cover art for that. No, I was just asking what you think about it. Do you like it? What about this? This, and I just need a tier 2 gift. Tier 2. Wait, what did I just? Oh yeah, this. Come on, give it to me. There we go. There we go. All right, we have the perfect build now. So just kind of enhance our gifts a bit, even though it's not necessary right now. But I like to do it because, you know, especially at the end of a team pack, right? Kanto 10. Kanto 10? Is it Kanto 10? Oh, Kanto 10. All right. Relax. Don't call me an idiot, okay? Hey, yo, okay. I mean, hey, it just slipped my mind. That's all. Yeah, Baba, what do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you like the art that they show?
스승님의 행복이 궤적을 보고 떠올리지. 이 끝에서
I mean, apparently there's supposedly a sort of what do they say?
두려움도
Like I read Reddit and then they say they are gonna be like some sort of courtroom sort of mechanics there, right? Yeah, I mean the mini games looks kind of cool. I'm looking forward to playing it. Of course, it's probably gonna take me next year to reach there, but still, I'm down for the ride.
재밌네.
100%.
좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Oh man, Valencina is doing work, man. Oh, ooh. But wait, you said that red coins. I mean, technically, Mirror Dungeon introduces you red coins, right? Like the fact that even though you clash these enemies, they are still going to deal damage to you, right? That's the point of a red coin, right? That's how it works, right? Correct. If that's the case, then oh, do you guys see the damage? Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. 700 damage from burn right there. That's wow. Wow. Wow.
여면의 빛과
First red coin appeared in Kanto 7. It will have JRPG type shit. Yeah, I like JRPG. I'm down for that. If it has JRPG stuff, I'm down for that 100%. Okay. Come on, come on. You know, with Ishang, with this Ishang though, especially with his skill, you know, right now because we have a lot of ego gifts, right, that kind of accumulate burns. That's why he deals a bunch of damage, right? His third skill just goes insane. That's it. Wait, where are the big ones though? I don't see any of the big ones.
나를 비추는 주홍빛이 꺼지지 않도록.
You didn't even play best JRPG. I did. That best RPG is called Final Fantasy 7, man. What you mean I didn't play it? Sorry, I played Final Fantasy 13. That's the best RPG. On God. Actually, you know what? Final Fantasy 1, that's the best RPG, alright. Nah, it's Black Souls. Nah, Black Souls. Didn't we talk about this when Project or Agent was around or something? You're talking about that AG stuff there? Nah, that ain't the best RPG. Yeah, that ain't the best RPG. I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, if I look it up, and it was some sort of things that's inappropriate to show on stream, then you know, you don't have to ask me when I'm gonna stream anymore because I won't be I will be banned permanently.
역시 우리 사무소의
Oh, damage is insane, man. Do you guys see that? Oh my, yo, the burn deals 1,782 damage, bro. No freaking way, man. Yo, that's crazy. Seriously, that's the most insane damage I saw it deal. I'm not even gonna lie. That's crazy, really.
뻗어볼 테니까.
Ooh. Okay.
역시 우리 사무소의 자랑이야.
Couple more hits. Come on. Alright, Valencina, do your work. Do your thing. You know, the best part about Valencina is that every time she just goes in and she just... Whoa. Yo, we just wiped that thing. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, that's great. That's great. I love it. I love the character already. I love the character already. Say no more, guys. This is amazing. This is an amazing character, right? Thank you guys for recommending me Liu Yishang. Okay. So right now, since we got this done, we are going to do some stuff that hopefully has something to do with... Wait, what's this? There's another intervallo? Oh crap. It's been a long while since I was able to relax like this, all alone in my room with not a concern in my mind. Maybe it's because a heavy burden has been lifted from my heart. I told the seniors that we should take a day off or so in our respective room. After what happened, we deserve a good rest. Some games are only good for despairing, but man, why would you want to do that for yourself, man? I don't get it. A big part of that decision was also to relieve Yishang of his seasickness, at least for a day. I don't think the senior rooms sway with the waves. We're still a ways away from getting out of the Great Lake. I thought it would be a good idea to have a day like this where we could just sit and relax. Of course, this wasn't like a real vacation or anything. If anything were to happen, this little time off would be over just like that. Like that eardrum tearing siren of Mephistopheles that always find the worst times to go off, for example. Oh, yeah. I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen. I'm not even upset at this point. The siren better be worth getting off our bums, or... That was not to do in our respective chambers anyway, Heathcliff. I imagine that the time spent alone in that room must have been quite dreary indeed. It's still a good RPG despite all funny stuff. Yeah. Like I said, but we have different definition of funny, but I get you, alright. You know, it definitely sounds like a JRPG that left an impact on you for sure. I can be a contemplative man from time to time, alright? For truth? Oi, clock it. The one clock turning coming right up. This will be the last one in a while, so just take one for the team, alright? Aren't you gonna ask Vergilius for permission too? Bollocks. I'm starting to get a handle on how to manage Heathcliff. Good news, Heathcliff. This volatility alarm seems to be something we can make use of. Then, indeed, a notable change has occurred in one of the mirror dungeon doors. Dante, the shutdown time suggested. Yeah, I know. I knew something like this was going to happen anyway. I see. Then, let us investigate the area where the volatility was detected. There was something odd about the way Vas and Vergilius was looking at me, but I was too worried to worry about the two of them. I had to somehow convince the seniors, who had their long-awaited proper break taken away from them as soon as they started to get to work. Another locked door has opened. The keep-out tapes have also disappeared. The door looks a bit bluish this time, doesn't it? It didn't impact me at all. I think the only game I was impacted by was Katawa Shoujo? Really? A visual novel? Oh, I didn't know you had such a sentimental side to you, Buggy. Where did the other doors go? I don't think they were blue like this. The door did look a bit blue this time. Looks like every new mirror dungeon door will have a different design and disappear from time to time, I guess. I can hear rolling waves from the other sides, I think. Visual novels are just books with pictures. Yeah, I know, but you know, I thought you prefer, you know, I thought the game that impacted you tend to have a bit more interactivity in that, you know. According to the information related to us via the devices, appears that the official designation for this new area summoned by the backdoor volatility will be Mirror of the Lake. Ishmael eyebrows twitch. This is exactly what happened after we wrap up Ishang's business. It seems too convenient to call it a coincidence, doesn't it? It's like these areas are tailor-made for Ishinas. boss.
메피스토펠레스 엔진은
Mephistopheles engine is designed to change and adapt every time a golden ball is retrieved.
버스의 뒷문 역시
How many roots Katawa
엔진의 힘을
has?
통해 만들어진 것.
I mean, I don't know, 7, right? There's the Hanako, there is Lily, there is you know, the pink hair girl or something. Okay, I mean, I mean, I've totally forgotten about it. Okay, the last time I played Katawa Shoujo was when I was 16. Alright, and I'm an Ang now, okay?
황금가지와
It would not be a reach to
있었던
theorize that the
사건들을
accidents with his
사건의
scene would
영향을
affect the engine, which in turn
무리를
influence the contents of the back door. Well, I mean, interactive in a way that, you know, it's more balls and guns, you know? Like, actually, I got to go pew pew with that one.
그 말은
In other words,
앞으로 다른
it's pretty much a
황금가지를
guarantee
회수할
that
때마다
with each golden ball
새로운
retrieval,
공간이
we'll be getting a new
만들어지는
zone from now on.
뜻이겠네요. 확률은 높습니다.
Quite likely, yes.
그렇군요.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for the explanation.
네, 설명해줘서 고맙네요.
Ishmael's willingness to sharply and boldly question all things suspicious did not change at all, but or maybe she just didn't like the fact that the word late was even brought up. After the events at the Great Lake, maybe she was starting to take care not to be as blunt and scathing towards her fellow sinners. Not more than necessary, anyway. ADHD, you mean? Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people that kind of fast forward it a bit. Okay. I mean, look, I'm okay if there's for audio. Like in this case, there's audio, right? Where Ishmael and the rest are talking, right? But you know, in Katawa Shoujo, that moment when I play it, there was no audio, right? It was just words and the background music playing. Okay, so I skip it. All right, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but I kind of skip some of the words. Lost Planet 2. Can we play that? I want to play that one day.
잠시
Wait,
문제가 하나 더
that
있다.
raises another question
말씀하시죠.
to us.
황금가지는 분명
Are the golden balls not immediately shipped to the headquarters by the after team as soon as we retrieve them?
이 자리에
How can they
존재할 수 없는
affect the
것이
engines if they are not here?
그 질문에 대답하기 위해서는
The answer to that question
조금
requires a rather lengthy explanation.
상관없다.
I cannot. Will we notice? How about we try to wrap this up as quickly as we can? We better get to some place that's not constantly swaying. Ishan's really not having a good time out here.
짧지 않은 휴식을 갖는다 하여 약을 먹지 않았어.
I did not take my medicine.
미안하오.
So I assume that we'll be having a brief respite. I beg your forgiveness. We actually can, but it will take like at least 1 hour to set up. I guess we'll probably set it up off stream.
결론만 듣지.
I'll hear just the summary then.
요약하자면
In summary, once the
황금가지는
golden ball is retrieved, and when Limbus Company headquarters goes through a certain tuning process,
과정이 마무리되면
Mephistopheles engine and the golden ball's wavelengths will overlap, causing a resonance effect, which is a process that involves resonating with the golden ball in your head as well, manager. So apparently, in layman terms, because I know a bunch of you don't really read, but that the golden ball in Dante's head is going to resonate with Mephistopheles, and they're going to create new mirror dungeon and teams. Okay, you guys are welcome. Games for Windows really dog shit program. I know, man. Tell me about it. That's how it works.
그 과정이 관리자님께 해를 끼치지
Does that
않는 건
process not harm the executive manager?
뭐 보셔오셨다시피
No, as you have witnessed it yourself.
일단
So once it is retrieved, the golden ball continues to affect those it resonated with. I see.
저기 이제
Guys, are we done with the boring lectures?
발캉
EWTL. Enough with the lecture.
강의는
You know, when did Sinclair suddenly be Hiroshu's translator, man? You can't buy it anymore. Oh crap, really? I gotta find funny ways to get it. Plus, this dungeon. We have to enter it now, don't we? It felt like I was going back on my promise after telling everyone that we could relax. I didn't like this one bit. But I think I already knew what Force was going to say.
파우스트는 가능한 빠르게
Force suggests that we explore the new zone as soon as we are able.
테오스에서 육지로 돌아갈 때까지 시간이 남았고 특별히 해야 할
Mephistopheles is still at a significant distance from the shores, and there are not many activities to do before reaching our next destination. This will be an appropriate exercise for us during this empty period.
관리자님, 말씀하신 것을 번복하는 일이 마음에 들지는 않으실 수 있겠지만
Executive Manager, I understand that you may feel uncomfortable going against your earlier orders,
저희의 남은 여정을 고려해
but
봤을 때
consider the fact that this journey will continue on for quite some time. I believe that the resources and the combat experience that can be gained from this new area will be quite considerable. $250? No way! Bro, with that money, I can buy like a new AAA game. I'll buy Assassin's Creed Black Flag, man. $250? Bro, is it called Lost Planet or Lost Wallet, bro? Oh, seriously, $250 for that? I nodded affirmatively. The sinners each began grumbling and aired their woes, but they still prepared to head into the dungeons once again. Thus, we entered the newly formed door. Okay, interesting. So we actually entered the new door, huh? New dungeon unlocked. Interesting, interesting. Wait, so all of that reading was for nothing? Yo, are you serious? Yo, but, I got a question for you. Are you down? Okay, well, someone got banned. Great. Well, are you down to play some, another guy got banned? Nice. It feels like, oh, I'm always attracting these guys that just want to come in and get banned, right? So, I guess that's great. They should probably find some other streamers though for botting. I'm not that kind of streamer, okay? I'm the old school streamer that does things the old school way. But yeah, back. Speaking of, do you want to play one round of Dim Rock Galactic with me before I call it a day? You want to do that? You down to do that? It's 2 a.m. so no. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, I'll tell you what. Since it's 2 a.m. and you have to go to bed, let's do one of these and call it a day. Apparently, we still have the intervallo to do, right? One thing good about Limbus, it just never finishes, alright? You know, you just don't go from one canto to another. We have a bunch of things that, you know, you have to read through in order to understand the lore better and to actually understand the canto better. So that's great. That's an amazing thing. As our voyage on the Great Lake extends, the list of things to keep the sinners entertained grows ever smaller. Wait, I thought we were done. You know, sailing on the Great Lake. I thought we were going back. In a way, it sounds like a serious problem, but guys, anybody got any fun stories to tell? No. For the 30th time, I suppose repeating the exact same phrase that many times is a talent. If it could even be called that. If you're having trouble recalling what you said moments ago, she has repeated that phrase 28 times to be precise. At 30, I was planning to verify if she had suffered any damages to her occipital region. I get it. I'm just that bored, okay? There's nothing to do anymore. I'm tired of playing the same game of backgammon again and again. Good. I've got a job for you then. How about you start feeding the seagull on time for once? Somehow it became my responsibility after all of you got tired of taking care of it. Yeah, we're gonna have to let the seagull go once we are out of the Great Lake anyway. Why did you even let yourself get attached to it? Just look at her. The way she looks at you. Those woeful eyes. Hello, Melis. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a bit. Do you remember the one time you said you will wear a Wait, did I actually say that? A judo suit in Discord? Wait. Can you just ping me? Did I actually say that? No way, right? I did. Did I miss it, or did you not do it? The Pokemon. God, that was like 2 months ago. Okay. You know what? Just remind me a bit. All right. The Pokemon. Yeah. I haven't did it yet. But we speaking of Pokemon though, I can try to find a message. Yeah. Try to find it. Oh man, did I actually say? Man, I'm really wilding on my Discord server, huh? I did actually say that. Okay. Let me know. All right. I like saw your stream and thought of that thing first. Okay. For some reason. Fair. I mean, I'll probably not be wearing any judo suit for the time being, but you know what, Malice? Speaking of Pokemon, we might be doing mystery dungeons. So, we might be doing mystery dungeons soon. So if you want to see that randomized mystery dungeon, then it might be your thing. All right. But the judo thing, I mean, once you find it, you get back to me. I'll process that and then I'll get back to you. All right. Not into Pokemon much. Fair. Got you. That's all right. Wait, your average seagull eyes? It was abundantly clear that the Cenas was starting to slowly expire from sheer boredom. Well, it's not really a problem that has a solution, and I had zero interesting stories to tell considering that I'm an amnesiac. But yeah, I was kind of surprised though, because it's been I think you were there on June, right? June, I remember, like the last time you were here was like around June 20th, right? Give or take. I'm currently on intervallo, so I think probably the intervallo between 5 and 6. Yeah. I get what you mean. So all I could do was sit here and watch the Cena suffer. Putting them through the daily trials of the mirror dungeon wasn't the most exciting activity either. Speaking of which, Heathcliff appears to be the one least affected by this mess. Like 2 to 3 months? Yeah, fair enough. I'm guessing that real life has been busy, right? But it's great to see you again though. It's great to see you again. Well, not that he was all calm and aloof, that is. I remember the last time we talked was about the Black Hawk one, right? You guys know? Like Black Hawk rescue mission. And then we were talking about the favorite helicopters that we like to use. I remember that one. Because nobody play good Roblox game. None of my viewers play good Roblox games, right? In this channel. Alright, that's why it stuck to me here. Okay. Not that it was all calm and aloof, that is. Not gonna lie, I used the shit, I forgot. It's fine. I got you. No worries. I did say he's anxious. Oi, Vergilius. Huh? A frosty silence descended upon the sceners. Ronograd. Oh yeah. I saw the trailer, man. They are adding actually a new map, man. Yo, are you down? Are you down to play Roblox? Like once the new operation is out, we can play Roblox together. No. Boats isn't the biggest thing, alright? The biggest thing is that you can actually fly a CAS helicopter. There's a CAS little bird. Hell yeah, man. Alright. If when your PC is just fixed, bro, holler me up and we can play some Roblox, man. It will. Oh my god, man. We waited 7 years. 100k ready for the UPD. Alright. Well, I will be your gunner, alright? I call dibs on the gunner. And the source of that frost was the inexplicable event that played out before their eyes. Huh. Oh, Heathcliff. Have you gone insane? Did you finally stab? This must be the side effect of the consultations. Maybe you can call this sense of self-preservation loss syndrome or something like that. Heathcliff.
좀 다물어봐.
Shut your traps! I ain't mad, and my sense of self-preservation is just fine.
제법이군, 히스클리프.
Impressive, Heathcliff.
이 기행을 지나오면서
Because they do have a hangar too. So,
일은
oh man, I you know what really struck me as amazing? Oh, you're buying everything, especially all the helis? Oh yeah, man. Oh man. I hope that other than the little bird, they have some other cast helis, right? Because look, don't get me wrong, the helis in this game right now is nice, but it's all like door mounted, right? And if you actually play in public servers, nobody use the freaking door guns. Everybody just do their own things, right? But if you actually have a cast heli, you know, it's gonna make a whole load of difference. Actually helis, no, and not just the helis, you know, there's actually gonna be planes too. So I hope they have like an A10 or something that we can fly. The training heli with the minigun with Ghost Hut, yeah, right. I hope there's gonna be missiles too, right? You can put missiles on the little bird. What's your business? It's the
다음으로 가는
our next destination is Teacup, ain't it?
내가
Do you really need me to answer that?
당신
No,
알잖아.
you know what I'm talking about.
뭐
Patience, Heathcliff. Though that seems to be a virtue that most of you lack.
그걸 잘 못하는 것 같지만
Fucking bomber go brr. I wish they just make a bomber just fly over ship, drop missiles. Yeah, but that's gonna be too overpowered, bro. Can you imagine that? You know, Ronograd, right? If they do take all my money, oh man, if they do, I mean, I don't care how much it's gonna cost, I'm gonna get it too. You know, but I know people are gonna abuse it, right? Like, you know, if you play Ronograd a long time, right, you will realize that a lot of people, they already min max it, right? There are already people that have APCs. You know, it just gets to the point whereby rather than it being something novel and fresh, right? Everybody is just using the meta these days. Your base makes like 50k, makes 30k per 10 missiles. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? I haven't done base building, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I spend the majority of my time on Black Hawk Rescue Mission 5 just on Ronograd, right? I haven't even tried the zombie survival mission 2, man. That one seems a bit too rough for me. Simple, you just use a sniper. Okay. Since I had no context for any of that, zombies are more for XP. Oh, interesting. I mean, I haven't tried the zombie game before. Like, I haven't tried the zombie mode before. I mean, I did try it, but I didn't go that far because I had no idea what I was doing, right? They say that you apparently it's kind of like those extraction shooter, right? Where you're supposed to get weapons and you're supposed to extract, right? But the thing is that, you know, the objective isn't exactly that straightforward to me. 3k per mission is okay, but yeah, I get what you mean. I should, you know, now that they're actually coming up with a new operation, I probably should be more zealous, right, in trying to farm cash. Okay, I probably should get ready for the upgrade. Since I had no context for any of that, all I could do was sit here and watch as Heathcliff scratched the back of his head. I'm still out of the loop, but Heathcliff must be really anxious about something. He's willing to talk to Vergilius first. And after all that, that's not. What else could possibly be more important than the appointment? Wait. Heathcliff turned around to face us. Zombies meet, hell yeah, man. In Ronograd, just go to like one location, get a sniper clear solo, then that's like 40k, so fair. But I mean, it's just hard to do it in pubs, right? Because everybody, like, I see 9 times out of 10, even if it's like the starter town, right, there will still be people like breaking the alarm or something. Got any history with Teacup? Show of hands now. I have, in a way. I resided in that place once. Right, but we already did you, didn't we? Yeah, the zombies are made, I agree. Then, yes, soon it will be. But we're still in the middle of this mad lake. Oi, Clockhead, what's today's date? How would I know? Huh? Can't you tell the date? You have a clock for a head. But clocks and calendars are completely different things. Stealth. I can solo most things with enough time, 70 to 100% stealth. Yeah. You know what? If you have a Roblox Plus, maybe you should start a, I should do a stream where we can do a private server and then we can just slowly conquer the map as we go. That would be nice if you can get enough people to do it. Heath, that was your 30th sight today. Keep doing that and you might just half and puff our boats to pieces. Privates are playing. I think you technically need Roblox Plus to do it. Tell us, Heathcliff, your turn's coming up, isn't it? And whatever it is that awaits you there, you're gonna have to prepare yourself for it. Yeah, I suppose. There's no use hiding it anymore. After some time. So to summarize, Heathcliff's starting to feel like his turn's coming up now that Ishmael's had a time in the ringer. It's like 500 Roblox for month, yeah, or something. Yeah, honestly, I think that Robux is kind of a scam, right? I mean, like, you think about it this way, all right? In Steam sales, you can probably get a decent game, right, that can last you for many hours. Say Sleeping Dogs, right, for $3. But with Roblox, it's like, even if you consider the fact that they go on sale sometime, it just doesn't go any cheaper than what, 15% discount. And that's still a substantial amount of money. It's crazy, right? And he's got good reason to believe that, because Vergilus handed him something in their last consultation that reaffirmed his suspicions. And according to that something, you will need some fancy clothes and whatnot to refine his looks before we get to Teacup. Not gonna lie, Roblox game they are paid mid. It is true Sigma's play achievement on Roblox. Fair. You know, I think one thing that kind of irks me on Roblox is just the fact that, you know, if you really like a game and you pay money for it, but then, you know, no matter how much money you actually pay, right? If the game one day gets obsolete, then you're kind of screwed out of luck, right? Because, you know, and look, sometimes some of the experiences, right, like there's this controversy with Gakuran right now, right, where you can re-roll to get faces and get new hairstyles, right? And a lot of people are actually paying real world money for it, right? To get something that is just 1%, right? But have they actually considered the fact that once that game gets boring and some other new experiences showed up, Gakuran's peak, but my account not old enough. Alright, fair. Fair. You know, but hey, Gakuran's is pretty cool though. You know, we should try it sometimes, man. I want to do a Roblox stream sometime, right? Where I just explore games. But since we're still so far from escaping the lake, you're starting to feel restless. Is that right? Right on. So, yeah. You know, I think my guilty pleasure type of games are those role-playing games. You should play Examination. What game is that? Like what's that game about? Yes, so there's not much you can do about that before we hit solid ground, is there? Is there? I don't know. Oh, come on, Heath. That's it. Don't you worry. I can definitely help you with that as soon as we find land, okay? Chernobyl? Oh, really? We don't even know how far away from them we are. Like the nuclear power plant that exploded? Yeah, I do know that. Is it like those disaster game? Those OG disaster game where you have to like survive while a disaster is happening in the middle of it? In Ukraine? Yeah, I get that. Dante, we have reached the end of the scheduled work period for the Sinners. Huh? Oh, yeah. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the Sinners. Oh god, no. Okay, yeah. I mean, because if it was that game, then I will have to pass, alright? Because I mean, I played those games so much when I was younger, alright? I'm good with that. I reflexively set my usual routine piece as the light alarm played. Man, that wasn't even a big deal then. I was hoping to see an act of dramatic bloodshed for once. Well, at least he wasn't trying to stir up trouble for once. The sinners each got up from their seats, yawned and stretched, and one by one disappeared into the back door. It's like you're in a facility like Chernobyl, and you have to see what happened. But how do I say this? You're all alone. Oh, so it's like a puzzle game, but with people around, and you and every one of you have to find clues to kind of piece out and see what exactly happens, right? But there's things. Oh, it's like a horror game. There's things, not people. Oh crap. Okay, never mind. So it's kind of like stalkers. Oi, clockhead! Didn't know they knock your wits off along with your head. Sorry, but Gregor isn't completely wrong, is he? Can you even mince words at this point? It's like you have a gun though. Okay. But come on, man, don't tell me it's like Alien Isolation where you have a pistol, but that pistol doesn't do shit to the aliens, man. Vergilius and Charon also walk into the back door, mocking grins on their faces, and I was left alone in the ship's cabin, standing awkwardly next to a severely crestfallen Heathcliff. Wait, there was another. Sir Heathcliff! Huh? What you doing out here, girl? Run along, you. Go gush about the high and mighty fixers of teacup or something. I shall have plenty of time for that later. Yet thou shalt do well to treat me well, Sir Heathcliff. What, you little? Oh, so it's like you have to clear the facility and do quests given by the main guy. Gotcha. Well, I'll have to like look it up off stream or something. Oh, allow me to finish. Manager Esquire, Sir Heathcliff, come hither. Hush. Don Quixote wore a confident smile. She slowly, gingerly walked over to presently and temporarily vacant Charon's seat and whispered ever so silently to us. And do quick. Oh, it's pretty bloody. Alright. Well, sounds like my kind of game. Forsooth, I've devised a splendid plan for thee. Okay, what's the plan? What's the plan here? Don Quixote, you can't just say that it's a plan and then just end it right there, right? Oh wait, so just gotta unlock 648 to unlock the hard mode of this. Okay, that's interesting. So what is this splendid time? Oh god, is this Christmas? Oh really? So this is based on the Christmas thing, huh? I don't think there were words in this world expressive enough to describe that look on Heathcliff's face. It was certain that he had very scant expectations for Don Quixote and her plans. Wait, so does this mean that Don Quixote also wear a Christmas suit or something? Yeah, the background and name. Say it. Okay. There's this silver of hope in his face that maybe, just maybe, Don Quixote might rise to the occasion for once. They have Christmas ego you can get, I guess. Oh, really? That's wow, man. Hey, that sucks, man. If that's the case, I missed out a big chunk of that event, right? So I guess this event must have happened like last year. But they asked. Oh man. Okay. It's always good to have Limbus fan around. Okay, you can still get them by sharding. Alright, I'll take a look. I think if I have to shard an ego, I'll get the false ego, right? The one from SeaWorld season 1. The kind of hues like other your ally or something. That sounds like a good one. He was unsure whether Heathcliff's internal struggle mattered much to Don Quixote, however. She began excitedly describing her plans. Didst thou, Sir Heathcliff, ever hear tale of the ancient and legendary fixer of the Vineyard Association, the Red Sack? Fluid Sack, yeah. You read my mind, Zio. Oh my god. The Red what? Like Vergilius? It is said that the legendary Red Sack carried out his deliveries no matter how terrible the terrain or how arduous the journey to all corners of the city. And with him was his sidekick, Reindeer Man. Brought Vergilius. Forsooth, His Magnificent have given away gratuitous gift for children of the city that he deemed to be kind.
해결사 잡지에서 매년 겨울에 표지로 등장하는
This by common knowledge, Sir Heathcliff. He appeareth on the front cover of the Fixer's Monthly every winter. Don Quixote asked, sounding genuinely shocked to learn that Heathcliff did not know of this red sack.
내가 그런 걸 왜 보내?
What makes you think I ever read Rex like that?
그런 거라니.
Fee to thee, Rex, thou sayest. Manager Esquire, surely thou hast heard of this magnificent publication? If I ever played if I ever played Magnificent Examination Unit team, because you'll just get torn apart from every side. Alright. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna need choose you, alright. I'm gonna need you, alright. You know, I gotta need you. You know what? Actually, we should have everyone. We should make this into a channel activity, right? And have everybody, every viewers on my stream participate, right? Because I think how many people can actually join the examination game? I knock on my ticking clock, Kate. I didn't really feel the need to spell it out for her.
아무도 구독하지 않았단 말이야.
None of this has subscribed to it. Then my words fell on deaf ears. Anyhow, what matter to thee, Sir Heathcliff, is that thou endeavoureth to make thyself more presentable than anyone else for this occasion, is it not? Something like 30? Okay, well, I mean, I doubt I have more than 30 viewers, so I guess we should have everyone join in, right? That'll be nice.
이제야 이야기가
Finally getting to the point, eh? Go on.
본인은 아주 잘 알고 있네.
Marry, good sir. A costume most befitting that occasion would be those of the Red Sack and his sidekick, Reindeer Man.
안돼.
This isn't gonna end well, is it?
그 석양에
What?
어쩌고들
Like
같이
those
괜찮은
ridiculous fixer that Adastesser are the whatever?
전혀 괴상하지 않네.
This not ridiculous.
석양의 해결사
Like
코스프레를
30 plus 4, 46.
그렇게 그리 말할
Gotcha.
수 있는가?
This not ridiculous. Fee, thou hast not even deigned to indulge my only wish that we will cosplay fixer style Adastesser Ardiente together. Thou hast not even given it a chance indeed. Speak not on a matter thou knowest not about.
되게
With
거들먹거리가
all that talk of a splendid plan, I thought you were actually going somewhere. But it all comes around to that fixer nonsense again, eh?
지금은 그럴 힘도 없으니까
Don't even have the energy to put that sense into you. I'll get to it later. 5 honest hits to the noggin should do it. Yeah, if we ever played that, we did. That's very much need a team. Yeah, a good team, okay? A good team, alright. We actually have to survive through that. When the silver of hope on Heathcliff's face was beginning to rapidly fade,
지금까지 보아온
pretty
해결사들은
shared-eyed thoughts of the fixers that we have laid our eyes upon thus far. What?
해결사들이 우스꽝스러웠는가?
Embarrassing, were they? Remember, were they not fancy and impeccably dressed? Close not thy eyes and heart. Speak.
어.
Absolutely
K에서
embarrassing
봤던
sorts.
다시 생각해도
So like everyone in VC without good communication, you were just like, yeah. I mean we need someone who actually knows the stuff to actually be in it, right? Absolutely embarrassing sorts, yeah. That spandex blocks from K-Cop look like he ripped right out of a circus. Nay! Lord Siegfried was not embarrassing. I said that his outfit was rather dashing. Would thou not agree? Allow me to regale thee with information concerning the materials of his fabrics, so that thy understanding...
실례했어.
Excuse me. Huh? Haty Heater? Sir Heathcliff? I'm yet unfinished. Like select 2 leaders, you know where I'm going. So like probably we have to split up then, huh? Why is the girl so hyper today? Well, Lord Siegfried is a special outlier mayhaps, but dost thou not agree that most fixers are all rather well dressed and wore honor upon their sleeves?
보기?
Do not split up. Okay. So yeah, I mean we'll probably need 2 leaders to actually know what they are doing, right? So it's definitely not gonna be me, because I'm probably gonna be, you know, dumb and clueless, since it will be my first time playing the game. But I guess we can probably find that, alright? Honor upon their what? I don't know about that, but I suppose they were quite posh. Verily, follow the eye and thou shalt see thyself dressed as impeccably and impressively as the fixers are.
그런가?
Is that right? Sorry, I know shite
라고 해도 내가 옷이나
all about clothes or making myself look fancy. I can show you around on a private. Oh, you have Roblox Plus?
그래서
Right, so let's say I go along with your plan. The back leader just need to take care of people at the back, aka like healers. Ah shit.
구하기도 어렵잖아.
Oh, fair. Yeah, we probably need a bunch of coordination, right? Although if let's say we have like a full house, 30 players and everybody is in Discord, you know, it's probably gonna be pretty hectic, that's for sure. Examination privates are free. Oh, that's fair. Right, so let's say I go along with your plan. Where are we gonna go get them clothes? Honestly, everyone's right. Where are we even gonna go pick up clothes in the middle of a lake? Aha! Yet, I've thought of that as well. There's like 3 free classes. The normal ones, the breacher and healer. Oh, okay. Interesting. So there's a class system in the game. Recall the events of yesterday. The sirens that echo across this path. But does Dor remember? Now that I think about it, there was a siren yesterday. It went off not long before I announced the close of business for the day. But Fall said that the backdoor volatility wasn't anything for us to worry about. Yet, I was curious. How indeed thou Faust determine which volatility is useful and which is not? Thus, as all were crowded by the back door, preoccupied with returning to their respective quarters, I have secretly and stealthily availed myself the chance to take a glance at the screen. So you took a peep at the screen. You know how to read those complex symbols? Nay, I myself had little hope of recognizing them. Yet, when I look into them, we want like maybe 1 to 2 healers, 2 to 4 breachers, 2 of those leaders, and like rest is just normals. I can also try to get commander class, but it's pretty hard. Yeah, I guess you if you have like a composition, you know, it's probably gonna help a lot, right? Amongst the symbols of that device were a pair of rather particular symbols I could very easily tell apart from the others. Forsooth, they were symbols of the rich sect and the radiant man, and next to them was a symbol indicating posh outfits. And that would be very nice. Yep, indeed. Well, I mean, definitely we could definitely look at it. Probably not now, of course, because I have to go to work soon. Oh, because you only do go solo or do. Yeah, you know, we probably need more people, right? I mean, we will, you know, by the end of it, hopefully we will manage to help you fulfill your dream of actually clearing the game, yeah? No, it can't be that simple. Yeah, no, it can't be that simple. I agree with Heathcliff. However, Don Quixote remained enthusiastic as ever, as though she was already expecting him to say that. Dost thou know? Every so often, certain symbols appear on the numerous doors past the back door. Huh? Every respite, every passing glance, I make sure to watch them carefully. And thus yesterday, when in the corridor I spy myself the exact door with the exact same symbol that I witnessed on the screen. Don Quixote, you didn't. This is my nature as my adventurer manager Esquire. My inability to quell the burning adventurous spirit. I prostrate before thee. Know that I've taken the stickiest of pigs. Mary, 'twas not too foolhardy. I've only taken a small pig. God, with a coordinated 10 team, we get torn to shreds to some motherfucking thing that looked like a dimensional shredder. So much reading is a crime. It is, right? But that's a good thing about Limbus. So, you know, I think yeah, we're probably gonna need some practice, that's for sure. You know, I guess that's not something we will be able to get at our first attempt, but you know, we can give it a try. And if I were to regale see that what I witnessed from within, that all my deductions and predictions have been proven true. Could thee find within thyself compassion to spare my soul?
대체 이 새끼는
You
할 말을
absolute
못하고 하는 거야.
muppet. Why in the bloody hell do you keep doing what everyone tells you not to? Right, Heathcliff. I just don't understand why some people keep doing things that everyone tells them not to. I remember when Heathcliff ignored all warnings and went into the restricted areas past the area of the corridors that we are allowed to use. If you want to play a Limbus game on Roblox, play Archive. Our absolute pick on Roblox, Hidden Gem. Alright. Well, I mean, hey, Zio, you know your stuff, right? So I guess maybe when I'm doing a Roblox stream, you know, I could use your suggestions, you know. We almost lost Heathcliff that day. It was a tad different this time, however. Back then, Heathcliff had no idea what was beyond that door, and this time we do. Are you suggesting that we call everyone over to explore that place? Nay, the three of us will be more than sufficient to handle this task. All tales begin with a party of three indeed. You're just scared of the consultation, aren't you? I have never a clue as to what thou mayest be referring to. He answered to this predicament was right there. Tell them that it's too dangerous and show them back into their respective rooms to rest up for tomorrow. Hidden gem, but also hell. Yeah. Well, that's just how it is, right? The perfect duality of Roblox, right? For every good games you find, there's always a game that makes you suffer. Manager Esquire. That zone. Indeed, it appeared to be a place most peaceful to my eyes. Holy shit. Damn. Wow. Yeah, you got superpower malice. You can even slap a fly like across the room with your bare hands. Yeah, you're made different, man. This is a simple task, is it not? All that we seek to do is to enter there and avail ourselves a few set of clothes for Heathcliff. It was obvious that Don Quixote wasn't helping Heathcliff out of the pure kindness of her heart. Maybe she hungered for an adventure. Or maybe she thought she might be able to do that cosplay of the Vixers she so admired. Well, I mean, look. For flies, I think our hands are kind of like atomic bombs, right? I doubt anyone can kind of survive it, even cockroaches, right? But if we can find Heathcliff some nice clothes to put his heart at ease, then Ishmael, maybe I can do something about this before things get out of control, like I did last time when I just let a sinner's anxiety stew and exacerbate. Fine, but we're turning around at the first sign of danger. Seriously? Come on, you're willing to do it if it meant that you could pick up some clothes. Yeah, that's great. Wait, do you mean a housefly? Well, I suppose we'll be okay as long as Cockhead's with us. Well said, then let us reconvene tonight before Manager's Esquire's quarters. We shall knock in the following rhythm. Oh, knock, knock, knock. Then thou shalt whisper a secret code, to which then I... Just go get some sleep. I really hope this won't be a waste of time. We agree on a precise time before returning to our respective rooms. Oh wow, so they're gonna steal costumes, huh? Then they're gonna TikTok them to death. I think I was like, yeah, too bad, right? If he had signed up as part of Limbus Company, he'll probably resurrect to bother you more, right? But unfortunately, that just isn't how it went, right? Free lunacy. Well, I mean, it's a pretty good intervallo, right? And more importantly, the music is pretty joyous. So it's kind of a good thing. It's kind of a good thing. And also, you hate it. You hate free lunacy. No way, man. But yeah, you know, I want to show you. You fucking hate it. But I want to show you, right? You know, 2 months ago, you know, my team composition now, right? You see, so right now I have my sinking team, and then now I have my bleeding team, and then now I have my thumb team, and then finally I have my sinking tremor team, which is still a work in progress, right? I heard hit this crappy intervallo. Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna read it through, and then I will let you know how it is, right? Because as is customary of my stream, I tend to read things through before I give my thoughts, right? So as to be fair to y'all. Okay, give me a minute. So let me just Just use a bunch of tickets, kind of level them up a bit. So yeah, I mean, Liu Yishang. Yeah, it's good, right? It's good, right? Look at that. I mean, the levels, you know, is still a work in progress, but we're getting there. So I think my priority right now. Well, I mean, middle. I mean, look, as much as I love a middle team, I think Kim Ji Hoon really hates me. He doesn't want me to have it. All right, I'm really trying my best to get a middle team, but I just don't have much luck. You know, I would love to have, you know, the middle team with Otis, cause she looks so cool, right? She looks simply insane. You know, with her clothing and with just her demeanor and all of that, right? Focus on Sing right now. I have all middlers, Mommy Otis. Yeah, I need Mommy Otis in my life too. All right, that's the best build ever. And also, I added you, and your profile literally was the banner of Otis, right? Yeah, you're like, you're a man of culture. You're a man of culture indeed. Right. Well, I mean, it's just not wow, right? It's normal, right? It's normal to want Otis, to want mommy to feel your heart. Okay, that's how it is. But yeah, you know, either way, you know, I guess that's probably it for this. I guess that's probably it for today. I think next stream will be next week, and yeah, you know, just send me all those Roblox thing on Discord. You know, I will have a look at it, and then you know, we'll see what it goes, right? Maybe we'll have a Roblox stream soon. All right. So yeah, I mean, Zio, I think that unfortunately you always come at a time when I have to go, man. Yeah, I know. I mean, who knows? Because I've work, right? I mean, maybe if I have some time, maybe we could have a mini stream in the middle of the week, and then we can have some we can do some crazy things together, right? If we actually do a stream in the middle of the week, it won't be Limbus. It will be something more casual, and who knows? Because the last stream that I did, which was yesterday, we kind of have some fun with nuclear option, right? So job, yeah, the enemy of streamers, right? Getting a full-time job. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that I'm gonna structure my stream as having one day for Limbus, and then the other day where is this variety, where we try out different games, right? And we kind of have fun. Yeah, wow, job in Big 26. Yeah, you know what? Jobs are out of fashion anywhere, all right? But you know, if it's not for the fact that it puts foods on the table, I wouldn't have cared about it, all right? But still, you know, I hope to see you again next stream, because look, I think that, you know, we kind of have a pretty good conversation together, right? And I was wondering like where you went. So you will go big and will need a job trust, all right? I will go big, and when I do go big, you know, I'll always remember you, Bug, and a few of the pioneers, right, that make my stream how it was then. Okay, but until then though, I'm counting on your support, all right? All right, anyway, thanks again for joining. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, all right? Because it's a Monday, right? Is it Monday? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a Monday for you guys, but it's I'll be here, don't worry. All right, I'll hold you to that, all right, Zio? I'm holding you to that, okay? You know, we have a bunch of Roblox game that we gotta play together, all right? Too, I don't know, I still have summer break. Okay, summer break, right? BREKK, right? I'm gonna assume that you did that because autocorrect, okay? 1 month still? Oh, okay, that will be plenty of time, right? There'll be plenty of time, right? You know, I want to establish a pattern of streaming, and I want to try more gacha games, right? You know, so if you guys have any recommendations of gacha games that you want me to try out, that you think that, oh my god, Logic gotta play this, he's gonna be a great fit for it, and yeah, he's gonna enjoy gambling, then please send the recommendations to me. All right, I could, you know, my wallet could use some lightening, okay? Anyway, I'll see you guys next stream. All right. By then, take care of yourself. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.